Hello everyone, I'm Tugay. This is my second video of our new YouTube channel. First of all, I want to express my gratitude to each of you because most of you supported me in my first video. In this video, I will try to make a positive and very interesting video for you. I think everyone wants to be happy. All mankind deserve to live in the happiest countries in the world. And everyone wants to know where is the happiest countries in the world and to live in the happiest country of the world. For all these questions, you have to watch this video and you must recommend others. That's why today I'm gonna show you which country is the world are happiest and which are least happiest. If you want to know where is the happiest place of the world, when you are right place, be patient and watch our video till the end. For this reason, I will show to you 2022 rankings of the happiest country of the world and what are the criteria of the happiness index and how do people live in these countries. To view the happiness index of the countries of the world, first of all, we refer to website 3W World Happiness that report the city's happiness indicators of the countries of the world for 2022 are as seen on the screen. So for several years now, Finland has taken the first place with 7.821 points. Denmark, Iceland, Switzerland, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Sweden, etc. are in the next ranks. I present to you the happiness index of the countries of the world for 2022. You can see the rank of your country from this list. Towards the end of the ranking, you can see the poorest countries suffering from war, famine and epidemics. It's possible to see Afghanistan, Lebanon, Zimbabwe, Rwanda and several African and Asian countries in the latest ranks. Now let's find out why Finland is the happiest country in the world. Let me ask you such a question. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Finland? Equal free education for everyone? Or free healthcare? Or security? Or beautiful nature? Of course, these are all things you can find in Finland. But as an educationist and a PhD student, I would like to say that Finnish education, which will be an example for the whole world, is at the top of all this. I will bring to your attention 7 interesting facts about Finnish education. First of all, they start late. Although the Finnish school day starts around the same time as it does in any other country, the same thing cannot be said about elementary school. In Finland, students do not start formal schooling until they are 7 years old. Instead, they spend ages 3-6 in preschool, and because preschool is required by law in Finland, this means that 97% of the students aged 3 to 6 are enrolled in school. In comparison, only 4 out of 10 US 4-year-olds were enrolled in publicly funded preschool programs, according to the Department of Education. According to the World Health Organization, increasing access to early childhood development can positively impact life expectancy, improve health indicators, and lead to economic security later in life. Second, all children are included regardless of ability. Every child has special needs. Janet English, a former Fulbright Distinguished Awards in Teaching Program winner, wrote in 2014 essay on the secrets of Finnish education. According to English, the Finns have designed an educational system to optimize learning for every child, regardless of a student's educational needs. All Finnish schools have a full-time special education teacher who works part-time with about 23% of students, as well as a group of staff that meet bi-weekly to discuss students' behavior in class, which includes the principal, the school nurse, special education teacher, the school psychologist, the social worker, and the classroom teachers. 3. Teachers are treated like royalty. According to multiple sources, Finnish teachers are some of the best treated around the world. Not only are Finnish teachers paid more money than American ones on average, they also work nearly half as many hours. In the classroom, teachers are free from inspections and have been since the 1990s, and are not required to prepare students for standardized testing, giving them more flexibility to each student to lessons they deem appropriate. The Guardian reports. That said, becoming a teacher in Finland is a quite competitive process, with only 7% of the applications accepted to the country's top teaching program in Helsinki in 2015. 4. Fewer testers. Finnish students only have to take one standardized test throughout their adolescence, and it's not graded by a computer, but by educators themselves. Called the National Matriculation Examination, the exam is taken at age 16, and topics span across subject areas and often require multidisciplinary knowledge and skills, the Washington Post reports. Taking the focus off testing and putting it on learning has had positive developmental effects on students, including critical thinking skills without thinking at all on Finnish students, abilities to fare well on the International Program for International Student Assessment, PISA, which is given across 40 developed countries according to Smithsonian. 5. More recess. Finnish schools mandate that all primary school students have 15 minutes of recess for every 45 minutes of class. According to a study by Stanford researchers, increasing time spent out of the classroom actually has the effect of creating a positive learning environment for all students. Positive school climate has been linked to a host of favorable student outcomes, from attendance to achievement, the researchers found. On top of their plentiful recess time, Finnish students' kids are also not overburdened with homework after school, spending about 1/3 as much time on after-school homework activities, on average 6. It's the most equitable school system in the world. There are no private schools, and students of different abilities are not separated into educational levels in class, the Independent reports. This has given Finland the distinction of being the most equitable school system in the world, with the smallest gap between its lowest and highest achieving peoples, according to the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Report. The result is that a Finnish child has a good shot at getting the same quality education, no matter whether he or she lives in a rural village or the university town, the Smithsonian Lynn Hell Hancock wrote. 7. They mind the gender gap. Where many developing countries have big gender gaps between male and female students when it comes to science education, with male students generally achieving higher in this field. Finland is backing the trend. In fact, according to the OECD, Finland is the only developed country where girls are outpassing boys in science scores overall, and where the majority of top-performing science students are girls as well. Educators in Finland attribute this to the country's generous maternity leave policies, gender equality policies across the board, and guidelines for ensuring female representation in science. Now I understand why Finnish education is so important. Well, let me tell you a little about the must-see places in Finland. In general, there are so many places to see in Finland that's impossible to show them all in one video. But I will bring to your attention some of them places that it would be a sin not to see those places when you go to Finland. First of all, capital of the Finland, Helsinki, is effortless cool. Second, Rovaniemi is the capital of Finnish Lapland, motherland of the Santa. Third, Tampere is a scenic city with creative energy. Fourth, Ilves is an uncrowded Lapland resort. 5. Åland Island is a top summer destination. 6. Kuopio is a cultured lakeland city. 7. Savonlinna is a forested gateway to national parks. 8. Inari is home to indigenous Sami culture. 9. Turku has an exciting food and cultural scene. And last, 10. Urho Kekkennon National Park has lots of Finnish wildlife. Dear friends, we have reached the end of our next video. In this video, I try to give you information about the World's Happiness Index in relation to economic geography, the current indicators of the countries in this index, and Finland. I'm sure you will consider that our videos are new and I have little experience. I ask you to write your suggestions and opinions about the video in the comment section of the video. For now, hope to see you in the next video.